Welcome to the Empowered Essence podcast, where we liberate you and empower you to let your soul lead the way in life and business. I am your host, Laura Lawrence, sharing my thoughts and intimate conversations with featured guests on spirituality, business, and making courageous moves in the spirit of following your soul. I want to provide you with the tools you need to tap into your highest self. I am here to empower you to walk away feeling ready to live your most expansive and purposeful life. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone. I am Laura Lawrence. I am the host of this podcast, and you are listening to Empowered Essence. This episode is going to be so juicy. It is a part 2 episode of what we just talked about a couple of weeks ago around your intuition and how valuable your intuition is in business. So in that last episode, we talked a lot about how to tap into your intuition, how your intuition communicates. It's a form of communication is really what it is. And we talked about the clairs. So whether you're clairvoyant, so you see things, you're clairaudient, you hear things, clairsentient, you feel things, claircognizance, you just know things. So we talked about all of the clairs and really encouraged you to tap into and understand, how does your intuition communicate with you? We all have all of the clairs. It's usually when we're first starting out that one or two are more prevalent or stronger than the others. So when you start understanding your main way of tapping into your intuition, things will start picking up. Things will start really working for you. My intuition really started coming through for me, or I really started understanding it when I did my Reiki 1 and 2, as well as my master's, because not only did I do the program, but I also did a mentorship after, and I was practicing with other people. I was actually tapping into other people's energy and sensing, and it freaking blew me away. I would say that I never considered myself psychic, so to speak, before I started doing my Reiki. I just was absolutely blown away by the things that were coming through and the confirmations that I received from clients. That's what supported me. That's what built my confidence, is reading other people. Then I started understanding how my intuition communicated. So then I knew for myself, I knew how my intuition was communicating with me for myself. I also created space. I created time and physical space for myself to tap into my intuition. So in the mornings, whether it was a meditation or tapping into Reiki energy, that's really how I started. But it has since evolved and it has grown stronger. There's 2 things that I want to talk to you today about. And these 2 things are the foundation of my energetic mastery program. So if you've been following me on social media, I just relaunched my energetic mastery program. I ran it for the very first time back in June, and it is back better than ever. It is a 5-module program, but it's run over an 8-week period. The reason why is because I want to give you time and space to actually integrate, embody, and practice the things that I teach. Because, as I said in the previous episode, your intuition is like a muscle. It's something that you need to exercise and actually do something about it. Actually take action on it, because the more you take action on it, the stronger that muscle grows, the stronger that muscle gets. So your intuition gets louder, clearer, more prevalent for you when you start acting on it. So that's why I've made this program an 8-week period, but 5 modules, so that you have this time for integration, for practice, for getting feedback from me, and also me picking up and sensing where some of those energy leaks are, some things that you can personally focus on as well. So the 2 foundations of energetic mastery is, 1, coming back to your energetic sovereignty. So grounding, protecting, clearing your energy so that there is nothing that is interfering with you. And this is so important in business, especially for an online entrepreneur. Someone who is on social media, your energy is available to the outside world 24/7. So even though you are not on social media, you know that feeling. Actually, let me start here. You know that feeling when you scroll social media and you feel like that heaviness. You're like taking on what other people think, their feelings, their thoughts, all of the things. You know that feeling of scrolling social media. So that's you being present on social media. Even when you are not present on social media, your energy field is available to people 24/7. So people can hop on your page, they can scroll, they can essentially sample, like pick up on your energy and send thoughts, psychic attack, cord, hook, all of those sorts of things when you are not on social media. So because your presence is available to people, your energy is available to people. So what we want to do is ground, protect, and clear that energy field so that you can come back to your energetic sovereignty. A lot of times people come to me and they're like, I am so exhausted. I am so depleted, and I have no idea why. I haven't been doing anything differently than what I normally do. And it's because you're so available. It's because you're out there all of the time for people to sample and pick up on your energy field. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that you feel so clear, so grounded, so protected that you're not. Anyone who is a spiritual entrepreneur, I will guarantee that you are an empath, that you are a sensitive being. So it's almost like you exponentially are picking up on these things. What we need to do is come back to your energetic sovereignty, to come back to you, because that's where you build a sustainable business, because you can actually hear your own thoughts. You can welcome in more of your higher self so that you can feel free, so that you can get these like creative nudges, so that you can have the energy to move forward in your business. The second piece to this is connection with your allies, guides, teachers, ascended masters. We are not on this journey alone. And these allies, guides, teachers, ascended masters are like so excited when you finally connect in with them. When you finally say, hey, can I have some help here? They're like, it's like the crowd goes wild when you finally connect in with them. That was my experience personally. It was like, okay, you finally asked for my help. The thing is, they will not give you help if you don't ask for help. So a thing that I teach within energetic mastery is the power of command, the power of asking for help and commanding it. It's something that women, especially, we've got the good girl syndrome. We have a hard time taking up space. We have a hard time commanding our presence, asking for someone to do something for us. So we're going to abolish that. And we're going to start tapping into these allies and guides. Since I have been tapping into my allies and guides and also operating from a much more clear space, my intuition has skyrocketed. So when I say that my intuition has skyrocketed, that helps me in making decisions in business. So when you have your intuition kick in, sometimes the things that kick in are really inconvenient or really confronting. And so a lot of times people don't want to listen. They want to avoid it. They don't want to actually take action on it. And like I said, the more that you take action on your intuition, the louder it gets, the stronger it gets. But what I will say is it becomes, not that it becomes less confronting, but you start understanding what is your intuition and you start trusting in it. You start having confidence in it, that it is the thing that is the highest and best interest for you. When we resist it, things are just going to get harder. They are not going to get easier for you because your intuition is, okay, it's time to make a change. And we are going to send her signs and signals and events that are going to get her to pay attention to this. So as you start listening to it, you will start taking action on these things a lot quicker because you know what that feels like, what that sounds like, what you see, what you sense, what you know to be true. You will just immediately be able to act on it. So I'll give you an example, like a tangible example. So last fall, my intuition was stepping in real loud and clear about my human design coaching certification. I had launched it. It all made sense in my logical brain. However, what I was feeling in my body was, this is not the right thing. this is not the path that I'm meant to go down. So it was very confronting. I did not want to do it. I did not want to stop because there were so many thoughts going through my mind about, what does this look like to other people? What are people going to think of me? I've already committed to this. People have already paid me. What am I going to do here? But I just knew, I knew in my soul that there was something else, that there was something more for me, something different, that I just needed to trust this. That was the biggest thing for me. Since then, I feel like nothing can shake me anymore after making that decision. That decision felt really difficult in that moment, but it turned out for the highest and best, because a couple of months later is when I started channeling energy weaving, and I started tapping into really connecting in with my allies and guides. Because when I channeled the initial pieces of energy weaving, it was with Isis. That's who I was working with. So I started building this relationship with my allies and guides and these goddesses. I work a lot with goddesses now in the work that I do. So one, it has helped me in my decision-making in business. The other thing is that it has exponentially improved the transformation that I provide my clients. Because when I'm tapping into allies, guides, teachers, ascended masters, goddesses, whoever it is that I'm working with or guided to work with a particular client, I am delivering the highest and best for them. It is not based on my personal experience. It is not based on my beliefs. It is truly based on what is of the highest and best for them. And they are delivering through me what needs to be communicated to them or with them or for them. And I know that whatever they're sharing with me is what's meant to be shared with my client. They need to hear that at that particular point in time. So I know and I trust that is delivering the highest transformation for them. It is not about me. I have come to realize that this work, when you are on this spiritual path, when you are a facilitator, that it is not about me. Not about me at all. It is about the client. So when you can tap into these allies, guides, teachers, we'll get into all of it, archangels, that is what is going to skyrocket your trust in yourself, your intuition, as well as the transformation that you provide to your clients. It's also helped me with coming up with ideas in my business. So channeling bodies of work and programs and things that I want to just like posts and things that I want to put out into the world. So they are always there when I am feeling like, I don't really have any ideas, tapping into them to say, what needs to be birthed through me? What needs to come through me to make the world a better place? At the end of the day, that's what we're all here to do. As transformational facilitators, someone who is leading a heart-centered business, you want to create something that is of the highest and best for the people of the world. And I use them often to channel, to create. It's not just me. It's not about me. That's the biggest thing that I want to relay in this message as well, is that working with them, it takes you out of the equation. Definitely, you are the person that is bringing this to the world, but it's because you're a vibrational match for it. And because the world needs to hear it, to see it, to experience it, whatever it is that you're bringing to the world. Lastly, the other thing that they have supported me in is my healing sessions. So all of the healing sessions that I provide, and my own personal healing too, they lead, they guide me through it all. I know that is delivering the highest transformation for my clients as well. So not only is it like in my individual coaching sessions or in my programs, Vox or whatever, it's also in the healing sessions. The healing sessions, they support, they guide, they really are helping me to deliver the best transformation possible for my clients. And then my own personal healing, like they show me through the classroom of my life the things that need to be healed at the right time. Because healing, you know what, it happens in layers. When you are ready for layers to be shed, they bring to light the things through the classroom of your life, what needs to be cleared, what needs to be worked through, what needs to be looked at, all of those things. So I know that they bring those things up at the exact right point in time. So that has allowed me to trust. That has allowed me to make decisions. That has allowed me to deliver the transformations that I know are possible, these incredible miracle life-changing transformations, because I work through them, because I know that they're of the highest light and that they are delivering exactly what needs to be done, cleared, worked through, all of the things at that particular point in time. So in energetic mastery, going back to the program, those two things are the foundation of it. So one, coming back to your energetic sovereignty so that you can bring in your higher self, so that you can actually hear yourself and see yourself for who you are. So that's going to help you connect in with your gifts deeper. That's going to help you connect into your own inner guidance deeper. That's going to help you be a vessel, a clear vessel, without giving your beliefs or thoughts or projections to your clients. You become this clear vessel. The other piece of it is connecting in with your allies and guides, because you know that they're going to support you and your clients in the highest and best way possible for you and them at this particular point in time. So this program is really, it's broken into 5 pieces. So one is all about grounding and protecting. So that is grounding you to earth energy, that is creating protection around your energetic field so that the things that are trying to come at you in business, in life, cannot enter your energetic field without your permission. The second piece is around clearing energetic leaks. The things that you are not consciously aware of that your energy is going to. So cords, hooks, psychic attack, negative thought forms, all of those sorts of things. We're going to look at clearing practices using the allies and guides to support you with that. The next thing is your intuition. So your decision making, your support for your client work, your creative process in your business, connecting in with your allies and guides to do that. I didn't touch on space clearing. Space clearing is a big thing. The containers in which you offer your programs. So if you're doing it on Voxer, if you're doing it on Zoom, if you have a Facebook group, we're going to clear those spaces so that you can deliver the highest transformation. We're going to clear your social media so that when you're on 24/7, those people, though, that energy is not impacting you. Even your home, you can do space clearings on your home that will support your family as well. When you start doing this work, oftentimes you think it's for yourself and for your clients, but you're benefiting basically everyone around you. Your entire family benefits from this work. I actually do a lot of the grounding and protecting work that I teach in this with my kids. My kids are 4 and almost 3. We'll sit and we'll hold hands. They don't exactly know what I'm doing, but we breathe. I do these grounding and protecting practices. My daughter actually had a really hard time with sleeping. And through doing these grounding and protecting exercises before bed, really protected her energetic field so that nothing interferes with her while she sleeps energetically. Lastly, we're going to talk about setting strong energetic boundaries. Like I said earlier, around grounding and protecting your energy field, but there are things that we actually allow in our energy field. So unconsciously, we're allowing certain things into our energy field, and that's through low energetic boundaries. So we're going to talk about that and what those things are and how to protect ourselves from that. Those low energetic boundaries can be from people pleasing, from the good girl syndrome. It's like we want to over deliver for our clients. Not only could we potentially be courting or inviting in hooks or cords, we're consciously giving permission for that. So we're going to create energetic standards or boundaries so that those things don't come. So I am so excited for this program. It is currently on pre-sale right now. So please go to my link in bio or check out the show notes to join this program. Like I said, it is my signature program. It is going to change everything for you in life and business around your energy. This is unseen stuff. People talk in business, okay, you got to have the strategy. You got to have your social media presence. You've got to have your marketing, your strategy, your like all of the things. We talk about so many different things in business, but your energy is the unseen thing that could actually be holding you back. The things that you don't realize unconsciously is sneaking into your energetic field that is actually holding you back. So it has been a game changer for me, understanding this, being able to clear these things and working with my allies and guides. They say to me now, this is for that new paradigm spiritual leader that is really, truly alert and awake and really wants to deliver the highest and best transformations for their clients. So I can't wait. I cannot wait for this. So we start September 27th. And like I said, you can either see the show notes or check out my link in bio to join, but get ready for your entire life to change. It is going to be incredible. Work of a lifetime is really what this is. So sending so much love, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Empowered Essence. If you loved this episode, don't forget to leave a rating and review on your favorite platform. And until next time, keep shining your light.